Welcome back, class, to Ruthless, a Mass Effect 2 story. I'm Snapwave, that's Iago Shepard, and we're just finishing off Kasumi's loyalty mission.
Hawk knew you had the cipher. I'm sure others do too. It's only a matter of time before someone finds you and the secret gets out.
You're right. I know. It feels like I'm losing him. Again.
You have to do this, Kasumi. You know that.
Gomen nasai, Keiji-san.
That's what he asked you to do. You can just say, you know, Dekita. And we're done. Leveled up to level 6. Heist was successful. Donovan Hawk was killed. Destruction of his gunship. Kasumi is now loyal. You can now use the flashbang grenade. New outfit for Kasumi. The M12 Locust, the main reason we went on this DLC, if we're going to be honest. Tech damage boost once we get Morden. Credits, platinum, and that's that. And we're back on the ship. We've got our nice evening wear now. So, since the mission has passed... Hang on a sec. Since the mission has passed, it's imperative that we go and feed our fish. Up to the captain's cabin we go. Feed them fish. Feed them good. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna feed them fish. There we go. Fish fed. Our ship models, the Destiny Ascension. Beautiful ship. Picture of Ashley. Music. Armor locker. I don't think we need to do anything at the armor locker here. Just wanted to make sure we fed the fish so they don't die. There's no VI in this one. Let's go talk to Cass. See how she's doing in the wake of her revenge.
Hey, got a minute? I really appreciate your help with the Hawk heist. I know why we had to destroy Keiji's gray box, but it doesn't make it any easier. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
Isn't there? Alright, you got some new stuff to say?
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out.
Are
In
we
place
still
of whatever
doing
I took,
this?
I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized...
Okay, we've already had this conversation.
He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
You continue talking to yourself. Anything new from Miss Lawson, I wonder? Well?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well.
Because
As
you haven't been
operations
involved.
go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just remember who's in charge.
I'm gonna keep
I
saying
know
that.
exactly who's in charge. I report to him regularly. I'm here, we're both here, because he wants it that way. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Okay, but no third chances.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture. And I feel like I have a purpose here.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
I'm not so sure, Miranda. You are Yvonne Strahovski.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like
No,
you're just
we've
a
just
tool to be
already
used.
done this.
Maybe.
You
I
are
like
who
to-
you are.
That's easy. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm
Okay,
great
what about
because
your
of
mom?
it.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue.
So
His
she's
Y
not only
chromosome was
genetically
altered with an
engineered-
amalgam of desired traits from various sources.
She's genetically
How
inbred.
arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Ah, good old renegade points. Reminder who's boss.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Okay, on to Omega. Finally to return to the way that they want the game to be played. Up we go. And here we are. Any new messages, Kelly? No? You sure? Can't do anything with these until I get Morden. So let's go get Morden.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
We know. There we go. We're all set to rock and roll. One or the other, but not both. Up to Omega Nebula. Alright. We'll do some more DLC after we've picked up everyone on Omega. Time to go. The ugliest space station ever. The coolest looking space station ever is, of course, Deep Space Nine, or Track Nor. And if you disagree, it's just because you're a bad person. What can I say? I like the fires that are for some reason happening there. Burning off oxygen? I don't know. Alright. Let's switch to her loyal appearance, which is awesome. Gonna add her to our team, and Miranda is very versatile. But we need someone who's a little more damaging for now. At least until we get Zaeed, and I'll probably swap Jacob out for Zaeed at that point. So let's see here. Tech armor, recharge time 12 seconds. 75% of max shields, throw. I don't use throw that much, quite honestly, but for now, I guess we will use overload. I have no use for cryoblast. Kasumi, you look really creepy right now. Can you move your head or something so you look slightly less creepy? No squad points, okay, so you can't level up. And you also can't. So it was just me who got points, I guess. Okay then. Jacob, you're all set with that. The Eviscerator I think is better than the other one. Locust is by far better than the Shuriken.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Guess who she is?
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think.
But I'm pretty subtle.
Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting.
Except me.
Afterlife now.
Bite me. Later.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Mordin Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding...
Sup, Zaeed?
Please. You have to help.
Do I?
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaeed Massani?
Yeah, I'm the creepy guy.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Those are high rates.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut up.
Oh.
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after.
Fair enough.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right. I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be...
I'm always interested in
You heard
missions.
the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
Oh, idiot.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing
Which is
done.
going to be in about 5 seconds when I turn around and swap you for, you know, Jacob. There we go. I think Zaeed, he's got some heavy firepower, yeah. Sniper rifle and a assault rifle, which is everything we really need. Wish I had them, but I don't. Warning, low power, because Afterlife is crappy. Everything's crappy around here. Welcome to Omega. It's gross, but you have to deal with it. Hi. So, you know, do your best. Speaking of doing your best, we need to level up Mr. Zaeed Massani. Mercenary veteran thing is a good thing to have. Concussive shot, very useful. And yeah, I'll leave disruptor ammo for now. Anything else? I'm not going to spend my point in cryo blast. Forget it. Not happening. Just not happening, okay? Deal with it. Alright, you can't do much here until you go in and talk to them.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ah,
Annoyed. If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
Burn.
Go on in.
I know she is.
you've let 10 people...
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Maybe I am. Maybe you better get out of here before I find you.
Ooh, big man!
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
Best run, Batarian scum. As they saunter away. Till the next time, all the best.